Hi again, everybody. This is Jonah from the Land Use Education Program at Virginia Tech and our Director of Education, Michael Chandler. We've been having a great conversation about community planning and all the different things that it has import to. You know, from the other side of the fence, why should somebody care about this issue of community planning? It does seem like there's a certain level of expertise involved in this. There's a certain cadre of folks, a group of people who do care about this issue and participate in their own way. But for the everyday person out there in the community, they're looking for things from their community in a sense, but don't necessarily understand how they can translate what they're interested in and what they're looking for from their community into that planning process. Why should somebody out there in the real world care about this? What are they looking for, in a sense, from this community planning exercise?
Well, I think probably if we think about it from a purely personal perspective, if you're sitting in traffic and you're just moving along at a mile an hour, and it's been a particularly long day, you might get a little frustrated thinking that, you know, why can't people design a road system that works? Why do I just sit in traffic all the time, seemingly? And that gives rise to what indirectly people are looking for. They're looking for communities that work. A community works when its various functional systems work. When we don't overburden a road with more traffic than it can handle. We all get a little upset with VDOT sometimes, thinking that, gosh, can't they build a better road? They can build a good road if they have the money, but it's we as people, if we put more cars on the road than the road is designed to carry, or we allow for more turn movements off that road than we should allow, then we are going to be hitting the brake more than we're hitting the gas. So I think the average citizen expects from their community, for the tax dollars they pay into the locality and the state, they expect a return on that investment. And I think that return is in the form of systems that work for the benefit of the citizen, a good education system, a good transportation system. When they turn on the faucet, they expect water to come out. They might not know where that water comes from, but they expect water to come out. And they expect it to be potable water, water that will not be injurious to their health and well-being. That gives rise to the whole reality that when we think about community planning, think about government in general, it's designed to benefit the citizenry in the sense that it provides for the public health, safety, and welfare. Virginia has evolved over the last 100 years from what was a very rural state that has now become a very urban state. And just 50 years ago, Virginia's population was right at 4 million people. And today, 50 years later, we have 8 million. We have doubled. Imagine what Virginia will be like if over the next 25 years we increase by 50%, pushing us to 10.5 million people. That's 2.4 million additional Virginians over the next 20 years. If we do the math, that's about 70,000 maybe on average on an annual basis. Where are we going to find those Virginians? Where will they choose to live? If we look at the immediate past 2 decades, we can predict with some authority, assuming the past 20-year location analysis applies to the next 20 years, nearly 80% of those additional Virginians will locate in Northern Virginia, Central Virginia, in the metropolitan Richmond area, and down in Tidewater. The very narrow eastern third of the Commonwealth of Virginia, typically right along the I-95 and the I-64 corridor. So placing that additional demand on that system of roads, schools, etc., needs to be anticipated, needs to be planned for. And that's an important role of a solid comprehensive plan. So we have to know and appreciate our past and our present in order to successfully plan for our tomorrows.
Our eventual tomorrow.
Our eventual tomorrow, which hopefully and will likely occur.
Yeah,
and
right.
Rather than just react to tomorrow as it occurs, we choose as people to capitalize on our innate ability to plan for tomorrow today. The community planning process, initiated by a unit of local government, created by the Commonwealth of Virginia in order to provide a certain level of security and public health and safety for the citizens who live in that respective communities. That's the beauty of our Virginia and American way. And
It
it's
sounds like an exciting opportunity.
very much so.
Wonderful. Thanks, Mike. And
certainly welcome.
thank you all again. If you'd like to see this video and other videos we produced, you're welcome to go to planvirginia.com. And you can also register for upcoming events that we're hosting. So be sure to check out the website, and we'll see you soon. Take care.